When purchasing a home, the most important document that you're going to receive, or one of the most important documents, is a title commitment, and you're going to get that from a title company. In this video, we're going to go over the importance of the title commitment. Hi, I'm Jamie with WG Title in McKinney. I am one of the title escrow officers here in this office, along with owning the title company with Taylor Willingham. So as at the title company, when we receive your executed contract, that's your request to purchase the property, and buyer and seller have agreed upon all the terms, sales price, closing date. As a title company, we then start our title examination. We research the history of the property, liens, any judgments that could be associated with the property. If there's HOAs, we pull all that documentation together and we add it to what is called a title commitment. So what is a title commitment? Title commitment is showing the history of the property, if there's an HOA, if there's mineral leases attached, if there's mortgage liens, if there's leases against the property such as solar panels, numerous things that it'll bring up in our title search. But that title commitment is our commitment to issue a title insurance policy as long as all items in that commitment are cleared that need to be cleared. It's not always the case. Sometimes title is clear when you're receiving it, but it is our commitment that we've done our research and we will be issuing a title policy at closing. Several people will receive the title commitment. You may have never seen one. You can call our office to go over any questions, but normally people will ask, well, what does this mean for me? It's showing who's purchasing the property, who is currently vested as the owner. If there's HOA, there's all those HOA documents and restrictions that we add so you're aware of them, that these are items we cannot clear because it comes with the property. There's part of the title commitment called Schedule C. That is what we are clearing. If the existing homeowner has a mortgage lien, we will make sure that gets paid off at closing. If there's HOA liens, we get those paid off. If there's a divorce, that would also be listed on Schedule C sometimes, and that there might be additional work as a title company we need to do to clear items. So when you receive that property after closing, there will be no surprise issues in the future for you. In Texas, you can purchase a property without owner's title insurance if that's what you choose. You could go directly to an attorney. They can prepare the documentation and you can purchase directly from a seller. There are issues with that though, because attorneys do not research the title. If there is divorce discrepancies in the history of that title, they're not going to clear it because they don't do title searches. If there's random liens, they don't do lien searches. So you are taking that as a risk on when you purchase a property, which you would never want to do because homes are expensive and it's a huge investment. You don't want surprises down the road where you're having to pay several thousand more dollars. When you receive the title commitment, I always recommend people to go over Schedule B of a title commitment. That's going to show you restrictions against the property. If you are wanting to add horses to a property, even though maybe you're somewhere on acreage, you need to make sure that there's no restrictions preventing horses. If there's an HOA, you may be prevented from even having chickens in your backyard, and you really were set on having chickens in your backyard or building onto the property. There are so many things that people want to do with a property, and restrictions could prevent that. So you really want to look into that if you're wanting to do something out of the ordinary. And even if it's not out of the ordinary, you want to review that, because there are some communities are very restrictive of what you can and can't do outside of your property. So I do want to bring up Schedule C. This is the one we really focus in on as a title company, because this is where we see the problems that could delay closing. It could sometimes, I've only seen it a handful of times, prevent closings because they now need to go through an attorney to clear any major issues on title. But that is always the first thing I go to as an escrow officer. And every escrow officer may go somewhere else in the title commitment first, but I immediately go to that Schedule C. What do we need to clear, and how quickly can we clear it, and can we stay within the time frame of the contract? So one of the other parts of the title commitment is Schedule D. This is the breakout of the cost for title insurance. It does not matter which title company you go to in Texas, that cost is going to be the same from title company to title company. There is Texas Department of Insurance, they state what title insurance will cost, but Schedule D on that title commitment, when you receive it before closing, it will show the breakout cost of how much that title insurance is going to cost. So the cost of title insurance is based on the coverage amount you want. So it could be on the sales price, it could be on appraised amount, but it is determined based on the sales price. So in review, when you go under contract for that new home, you will be receiving items from the title company, but the one I want you to pay attention to is that title commitment. You want to see what you are purchasing, the history of that property, and what the restrictions are and what needs to be cleared. So if you have any questions, there are several ways to reach out to us. You can email us, you can call us, you can text us. You can also put any questions below in the comments, but we would love to hear any feedback, questions you may have, conversations. Just let us know how we can help you. Thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe to us on our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and if you need to reach out to us, please do not hesitate. We are always here for you.